This is Greg Uha with Animas Estimating here in Durango, Colorado. I offer estimating and project management services for custom home builders throughout the United States. In this brief video, I'm going to talk about my construction manual, which is available on my website. I sell this for $1,499 and includes 4 hours of consulting time as well to get this customized specifically for your business. Now, this is a 12-page document, and this is how I present my bids to my potential homeowners. I print this out, and this is filled out specifically for their project and has an outline, and this is how I present my bid to the clients. It's a great, complete, professional way to present your bid. Every time I've done this, I've always won the jobs. So let me just dive into what is included in here. We talk about communication, the contracts, the budget, several specific items regarding the budget, such as how allowances and contingencies work, how change orders are going to work, and what's going to happen if the homeowners pay for materials directly. I'll also talk briefly about bank loans, payments, as well as schedules and what warranty they're going to get at the end of the job. So this 12-page document already has this in here, and it's everything that I use for my company. Now, feel free to modify this up. Whenever I present a bid, I present it with a copy of the contract in the sleeve of the folder. So I have my sample contract that I'm also including with this, but I include the contract with the bid. I present the bid to the homeowner. I say, here's a copy of my contract. Look it over. Let me know if you have any questions. Most times within 24 hours, I get a signed copy of the contract back and some homeowners that are really excited to get started. I talk about the builder risk policy, the workers' compensation and general liability, as well as why only my employees and subcontractors can be on the job site, because they're the only ones covered under this, and we can have a liability issue if other people are at the job site. Talk about the budget, how the budget's going to work, as well as overhead, insurance, and profit. Talk briefly about any construction cost savings options they have, how the allowances work, how the contingencies work, how change orders work, and if they pay for materials directly. So this 12-page document is all ready to go for the homeowner. It's got everything they need to know, and like I said, it's a great professional way to present your bid to the homeowner. Now with this, I'm going to include a copy of my cost plus contract that you guys can use, modify however you feel the need, as well as a weekly job report. So like I said, if you don't control the communication, the homeowners will find a way to control it. I send my homeowners a weekly update that has just some information about the house, several pictures, and crucial information to me, such as when the next draw is going to be due and how much it is. And then I talk about things like any potential budget issues and any potential schedule issues. I also have a meeting schedule that I put together. Now both these documents, I just copy and paste them onto a new tab. So every meeting you have with the homeowner will be on one Excel document. So when I send them the new meeting schedule, the previous meetings are in there. So when you say, oh, we already talked about that. Remember last month we talked about that, or last week that was an issue. That's checked off. It's now done. So it's a great way to keep all this information together. And I have an outline for my sample meetings. I put this in the book to let the people know when we have a meeting, I will give you a template or an agenda about the meeting, and we'll have time to discuss it. At the end of the job, I present my clients with a homeowner's manual. And this is very similar to the first client handbook template that I have together. This is it delivered to you in Word document, and this is a 10-page outline. However, this book is normally presented to the homeowners in a 4-inch notebook. A lot of times I put a picture of the house in the front and then all the information they need to know about the house. So I started off with a fun little story about building the house, as well as what they're going to find in the side pockets of the thing. So table of contents, this has another table of contents on this one. It kind of goes through and explains to people what's all in this book so they can find it. So it starts with the utility contract providers. Here's an outline. Of course, you're going to have to put in who your electric provider is for this house. This house is on propane, has multiple different people, the well, the water, the TV, and the internet. Then I include this here, the key subcontractors who worked on their house. This normally turns into about 2 pages. I just keep copy and pasting them, add them in there. I also have subcontractors and their contact information, other contractors. For example, this guy here, the window washing people, they may not have worked on the house, but I provide their contact information for my new homeowners. Then this gets into how the warranty works, as well as the 15-day walkthrough and a 12-month walkthrough. I also put together the final paper, which has the budget, the spreadsheet, copies of all draws, and lien releases. So this is more of a template and an outline that will turn into probably about a 30-page document for each house. And then I put in there, here we have certificate of occupancies, as well as any electrical or septic inspections that need to be included. And then finally, the last section, which turns into about 3.5 inches of this notebook, is the material selection part of this. And this is where all the books from all the appliances, what paint colors they used, where tile and grout colors were used, and all of that is included in here. And then it's behind this is just tabs on all that. Well, thanks for watching. If you have any other questions, check out my website, www.animas-estimating.com.